Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we will discuss the upcoming Chag, the upcoming holiday, Pesach. One of the most dominating components or ideas or concept of Pesach is what we call in Hebrew, chipazon, haste, quick, being fast. When you think about Pesach, everything you need to do very quickly. The matzah cannot be in the oven more and the dough and everything more than 18 minutes. You need to eat the afikoman, according to many of the opinions, until midnight. You need to drink the cups of wine and to eat the matzah in a timely manner. Everything is so quick, so fast. And it's obviously to remember, according to what the Torah states, that you need to remember that that's the way that our ancestors left Egypt. Ki b'chipazon yatzatem mimitzrayim. Because you left Egypt with haste, with quick, so fast. But let's not be so quick. Let's pause for a second. Let's ask ourselves a very simple question. Is that a negative concept? Or is that a positive concept? Is that what the Torah wants to teach us? That we need to do everything so quickly, so fast? Or we need to take our time to reflect, to think? Let's pause for a second. And let's discuss this issue. If we think about the Jewish people, after leaving Egypt so quickly, so fast, what's happened to them? They went into the desert with tremendous faith in God and in Moshe. But very quickly, they start losing faith or start challenging Moshe and God. May it be with water or with the food, with going back to Egypt. Which means the experiences that they went through in Egypt, the 10 plagues, the Exodus itself, even the splitting of the sea, and even receiving the Torah on Mount Sinai, did not really last for too long. They were quick to judge, they were quick to complain. We're not judging them, but those are the facts on the ground. Which means that sometimes doing something so quickly, so fast, and jumping into conclusion, or to try to say that I was uplifted by an experience, a spiritual experience, and now I am already ready to go, is perhaps not the best thing. So let's go to the alternative. Let's take our time, let's think and let's reflect. What's the problem with that concept? Sometimes when you sit and you think, and you evaluate, and you analyze, you don't do anything. What I would like to suggest is the following idea. There are times in life that quick decisions must be made in order to immediately cause some kind of a transformative change in our lives. The Jewish people in Egypt were really in the lowest of the lowest. And there was a need, it was essential for them to get out of Egypt as soon as they could. The Talmud, the Midrashim, the Zohar talks about the idea that the Jewish people were in the 49th gate of impurity, which means one more minute in Egypt and they will be lost. So something dramatic, something drastic had to take place in order to move them. And it should be uplifting spiritual experience for them. But we know that it's not going to last. Uplifting spiritual experiences are great, but they will not last for a long time. So therefore, immediately, after they leave Egypt so quickly, they go and they start counting for receiving of the Torah. They start getting themselves in a time frame, in a timetable. That things are not coming like that. And this is really the experience of the desert. It's not a microwave solution for every challenge that you have. Sometimes take your time, think about what you do, think about what you experienced. Therefore, we need to have both. Sometimes in life, you need to have those moments that you make the decision and you move and you do things quickly. But at the same time, it should not be the only method in our lives. It should be that we make decisions, but we also reflect, we also think, we analyze, we talk about it. and then we plan for the future. When we think about the Chag, the holiday of Pesach, we really need to think about this concept. On one hand, the holidays are there to give us an injection of spirituality, of something of a quick, uplifting spiritual experience. But that's not enough. It's our daily routine, it's our daily rituals, our daily efforts that take the spiritual uplifting experience that we just have and basically cement it in our lives. So let's do both. Let's take the haste and let's take the deliberation. Let's take the spiritual uplifting experiences that we experience and also the ability to evaluate and to experience things with time, with reflection. And together we will have a real, meaningful Chag, a meaningful Pesach that will have a last long impression on us, our families, and our lives. Chag Sameach.